Hello! Wow, good to see y'all. How we doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. Tick that off, because I haven't finished eating yet. Hello everybody, hello Nemo, lovely to see you again. I'm glad your internet is back. Hello Growlithe, hello Boopies. Hello Cole. Good to see you as always. Hope everyone's well. I've got some noodles. I've eaten half of them, but I didn't really want to leave the intro running any longer. I'm so ill, turns out it's COVID, not a stomach bug. Oh no, you have COVID? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Plenty of rest. Be careful. Look after yourself. Good lord. That's not good at all. Oh my gosh, I have stuff together. My farms. I haven't played FF in like 2 weeks. Too many games to play. The new strain starts out as a stomach bug and then goes into more cold or flu symptoms. Really annoying thing is it took a few days after no symptoms of a stomach bug for the cold to show up, so I thought I was better and hanging out with friends. Oh no! Uh-oh! Uh-oh. If you're lucky, they won't have caught anything. That is possible. You can be optimistic. Current strain of COVID has a stomach bug now. Interesting. I feel like the original one didn't. Wild how these things change. I know one friend has, but they also knew other people who have been ill. Just evolving, which is scary, yeah. Yep, remember to keep up with vaccines if you can. Remember to keep up with vaccines if you can. For some people, it's not accessible. I suffer from success. I'm too young and healthy to qualify. I've been offered a flu and COVID vaccine that was going to book it, but now I need to wait. Yeah, that is the thing. Like, if you actually have COVID, you have to wait before you can have the vaccine. Weird thing is, because I don't go anywhere if I have a cold, like I do now, I am basically guaranteed to have got it from Spook, which I did because Spook had a cold the week before I did. So it takes a couple of days to incubate. You see Stanji as well, right? Not regularly, because Stanji lives further away now. I haven't seen Stanji for 3 weeks. And your family? Funnily enough, my family is away, so I also haven't seen them in a while. So in this instance, I definitely got the cough from Spook. But that's fair. I do see my family. Normally. Normally I see my family, but in this instance I actually haven't seen them in a while. Feed. You make better feed. The wife kissing digital bugs. That's the way. These are good noodles. Chicken noodle for the soul. This is what I posted in memes. I'm not sure I did, actually. Oh, you did, like, oh, I did? Oh, yes. Sorry. My problem is when people say, did you see what I posted? My brain assumes that they have posted it, like, at that moment. Yes. Yes, I did. It did make me chuckle. Let's use the fork scraping. I'm nearly finished with this. Now I need to wipe my face, because I definitely splattered a little bit. Sometimes I wonder why they put colorings in food. Like, oh, we're gonna make these chicken noodles like bright yellow, and I'm like, but chicken isn't yellow. Why do you think that that's the color we think it should be? Didn't Pokemon come out yesterday? I lost track. It came out today. It came out today. Obviously there are a lot of people, especially like social media people, who get like early copies, but it came out today. Did you put a watch streak thing on? I don't know. I didn't manually. If Twitch has also put one on, then we can go. Watch streak never works for me. Yeah, they've added in a thing to like change it, but it's not something I've really followed. Nice. I got a notice that I have a lock streak 2 of 3, and that seems freaking low. The college thing is hurting my brain. No, it's supposed to be enjoyable now. So what's... So 2, 3, that means you... didn't stream Tuesday. So that would have been Mondays, which means you didn't see Sunday, according to Twitch. According to Twitch, you didn't see Sunday stream. By the way, while I was gone, I was playing Digimon Story, which was nice. Lucky I had it loaded after the conversation. Hey, nice! Did you like it? Let's just queue a ton of things. Oh, I'm in a deficit of sap. Yep, noisy neighbor again, sorry. It's meaning everything looks the wrong size. You don't have to worry about that at all. You know what, let's just leave it there. I'm spending too much time on this. That will do. Let's go. How much are Switch games now? Been ages since I bought one. Probably like 50, 60 pounds. Ugh. Weird because I know I was here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never paid attention to the Twitch streak thing. I've never paid attention to it. It's RPG, so barely scratched the surface in that time. Fair. Haven't had any guides or anything, so my Digimon are kind of random. I got Ankylamon, which is based off my favourite dinosaurs, so that's pretty cool. Nice! Nice. I think my main problem with Ankylomon is that it doesn't evolve into dinosaurs. Like, huh? It's a dinosaur. Ooh, Sag, I know. Typical Digimon fare of we're just going to evolve into something totally random and unrelated to what we were doing. So I'm like, eh. Weird. Yeah, it's like Armadillomon, you can see the progress into Ankylomon, but there's no, like, dinosaur that follows on from Ankylomon. Okay. Let's see how we do today, because we're gonna have to do reading of dialogue. Yeah, I don't remember what he evolves into in Time Story. No, wait, Time Story's the new one, isn't it? Cyber Sleuth. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is like a branching evolution that is draconic, so you can follow that one, but the other ones, not really. And I'm like, why? Why? I know why, it's because that generation of Digimon were the ones that introduced DNA. DNA Digivolution, so a lot of those Digimon don't have, like, single line evolutions, they have DNA ones instead. The main one being Imperial Dramon from XVmon and Stingmon. XVmon doesn't have his own ultimate form. And neither does Stingmon, but they both combine together to make one, which is a fusion of the two. But they never, like, retroactively gave them their own. Which is weird. I want to look at the game, let's see what the main Digimon say it's meant to evolve into. I think I know which one it's gonna imply. Have you been going up and down to up your stats? It says it can become Brachiomon, but I don't know if that's in the show or the manga or what. I don't know, because it sure isn't in that game. Being going up and down, nice. In Digimon New Century, apparently, is when it can do that, which it was a phone game. Yeah, on the wiki page, there's a little number 5, which says, like, notes, which you can click on, and it tells you which game it was from. So, yeah. Going into Brachiomon was for a mobile game, which kind of sucks. Anyway. It's kind of a shame, really, because when you look back, and it's definitely one of those things where, much like Pokemon, Digimon were playing favourites, because, as I said, XVmon and Stingmon fused together to be Pyaildramon, and then Pyaildramon can go to Imperial Dramon, and then Imperial Dramon has, like, a form change as well. And then, literally, all of the other DNA evolutions just get the one. It's like, this one becomes this one. That's it. Doesn't go any further. And it's like, that's shit. It's like Gatomon and Aquilamon become Sylphimon, and Sylphimon doesn't canonically in the story have a Mega. So, I don't know. Many lines are just a dead end. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Pokemon is the same, you know, you have one-stage Pokemon, you have two-stage Pokemon, you have three-stage Pokemon. It's just slightly annoying sometimes with Digimon because the evolution lines are so branching and weaving. Sometimes there's ones where it's like, oh, this should totally evolve into something else, and then it doesn't, and you're like, why? Got that deep 60 phlegm going on. Thank you. Thank you for pointing it out. Yes. Don't want to play some Final Fantasy. In Pokemon, the evolutions don't feel like power brackets as much. That is true. That is very true. That is true in, like, every Digimon game I've ever played. It's in every Digimon game I've ever played. It feels like, oh, you've got a you're fighting up against a champion. You need to have a champion as well. Oh, just like, you got a bunch of rookies? Nah. I hope you're feeling better. I am better. I am better. I'm still coughing, as you can tell. But I feel better in myself. Hopefully it continues that way. So I felt better on Monday, and then when I finished stream, I went and had dinner, and then I had 2 major coughing fits, and that really, like, knocked me for 6. Okay. Ishtola tells me you're pursuing a most fascinating study and that you want me to be part of it. I have no doubt you will be interested. This research log should speak for itself. I will stop derailing with Digimon talk. Well, I hope you get well soon. Thank you! You can always DM me about Digimon. I like talking about Digimon. Will it now? Yes, the new Pokemon game is out. I've already seen some of the new Mega Forms. Some of there's like, it's a mixed bag in the new Mega Forms. I've seen some where I'm like, that's neat, and then I've seen some that I'm like, okay, and then I've seen some that I'm like, okay, that's just stupid. That's stupid. How did that get through development? And you were like, yep, that's the final one we're gonna go with. There's one form I've seen that I just hate. I wonder which one it is. That's every Pokemon. That's true. That's true. Because, you know, Stunfisks exist. But man... Really? I don't mind spoilers, I talked about this before, but I'm being vague in case there are people here who do. But, man... Even the first Pokemon had Y Pokemon, but always gets a pass because they're the OG. It's a water type, so I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the same one that I'm annoyed with. It's the same one I'm annoyed with. I think I know which one you're annoyed about. If you know, you know. Yeah, I think I know which one you're upset about. Looking at you execute line. What would you say are why you from the first gen? Can you rephrase that, Growlithe? What would you say are why from the first gen? Oh, yeah. Quotation marks. What would you say are why from the first gen? Probably... It's kind of weird to say because why isn't bad, I think, because I think a little bit Diglett is why, but I don't hate Diglett. I'm trying to decide if I can justify getting Pokemon before getting paid at the end of the month. I don't know. I don't know. The thing is that some of the designs I'm like, why? But I have already heard from a friend that they found the more real-time combat fun. Oh, I can't believe it took me so long. What is the peak Y in Gen 1? Mr. Mime! Why? Why? Voltorb is fine, but Electrode Evolution is just flipping the colours. If they did that today, people would complain they're running out of ideas. Voltorb would be better if, as it evolved, it changed colours to mimic different Pokeballs, which I think the fandom has already talked about multiple times. By the sisters, this is the mark of House Demir. I never knew such work existed. It's raining now, that's how long it's took me. This is my favourite kind of streams, though. I know we're not playing the game, but I love talking. See, everyone agrees with me. It's Mr. Mime. Elephantine. It's Mr. Mime, and it's always Mr. Mime. I'm gonna DM you, Core. I'm saying yes to the Voltorb idea. Mr. Mime is fine. No, he is not! You should. It was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives, after all. It was? That means every word within this is forbidden knowledge. Forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you're putting it into my unsuspecting hand? I can hardly wait to read it! Muck is just bigger Grimer. Yeah. I think the revisit of Muck with Alolan Muck and Grimer was better, of like, yeah, Alolan Muck is bigger Alolan Grimer, but it adds at least a little bit of variance by adding in the, like, teeth. To be, like, you know, bits of pollution. Which is what a lot of regional variants usually are. The, you know, hey, we're gonna revisit this design. If you said otherwise, you may become your new dad. No. Bad. Bad. But again, Galarian Mr. Mime pulls it better. Galarian Mr. Mime does it better. It's still a little on the Y side, but, like, it does it better. Yep. But me and Cora are in agreement, we're just silently screaming at one another going, why did you do this? I think a lot of the time the complaints of new Pokemon it's always been that way, and honestly, I find it part of the charm. Oddly, yeah, my biggest complaint with people who complain about Pokemon designs is that they are often blinded by nostalgia, and the things, as you say, the things they complain about have always been there. It's one of the reasons I was actually pleasantly surprised, given that Spook is a certified Gen 1er. I was actually quietly surprised when we were going through, like, Gen 1 and all of that, and he was like, there are Pokemon in Gen 1 I don't like, and I was like, oh, good! You're being subjective. I'm just like, yes, there are Pokemon in Gen 1 that are not good. You're not just being like, oh, these are Gen 1, so they're all the best because they did it first. Just like in real life, people will look at some animals and say friend, and others will look at the same animal and go, ew, that is also true. Like, I bully Stunfisk because he's a pain in the ass to fight, and he's a nuisance in every game I've encountered him in. So now it is a meme for me to hate on him. Whereas Dustnoir is the, Saturday morning villain that I love to hate. Because of Mystery Dungeon. If you ask me legitimately, no memes, do you like Dustnoir? I would say, yes, I do like it. But it's fun to be like, screw you, Dustnoir, I hate you. Whereas Stunfisk is just, ugh. Stunfisk. Everyone has Pokemon they don't like. Everyone has Pokemon they don't like. Every Pokemon is someone's favourite. I hate Golisopod. See, that's interesting because we have a friend whose favourite is Golisopod. So that's a perfect case in point. The Clefty and Vanillish people get grumpy because they're just objects, as if Voltorb and Magnemite and Grimer aren't right there. That was like my biggest grievance whenever anybody brought that up. Every time someone's like, Vanillish is just an ice cream, I'm like, have you seen Grimer? It is a pile of sludge. It is a literal pile of sludge. Just annoys me. That just annoys me. And like, it was kind of funny, like, going through like the regional variants with Spook and explaining them to him, and him being like, oh, I actually like these, of like, having a Gen 1er go through new Pokemon and being like, no, I like that. So being like, oh, Gen 1 Electro, Gen 1 Voltorb is a Pokeball, is an electric type. Maybe in hindsight they might have made it Steel, but who knows? It's an electric type because of electric balls, and it's like, okay, what is this? Hisuian Voltorb. And it's like, so back in the day, as you know, Pokeballs were made from apricorns, which are from trees and plants. So they've given it the plant typing because it's based off old Pokeballs. And he was like, that's kind of neat. I was like, yeah, it is neat. And he likes Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash. And I also like them. My VTuber father had a great stream where as soon as they saw one Pokemon, they were like, what is that? And from then on, they would call it that thing. It was a tutor. Aww. Execute is half a dozen fucking eggs. Except they're also seeds. Work that one out. The design of it and its evolution is fine, but the fact you basically have to toss a quick ball at it or it runs away pisses me off to no end. That's just game mechanics. Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash are really good. They are really good. I like them a lot. It's a great take. They work well. The thing is that Sandshrew and Sandslash work well originally, and the new forms are just a great, well, variant. Sometimes mechanics make Pokemon aggravating. Yeah, I think that was the most interesting take that Spook had when we were doing our Gen 1 review, which was that he felt that evolution stones as a mechanic should not exist. I felt that was a very interesting take from Spook. To think the demo were developing such marvellous techniques so long ago, how many innovations have been lost over the centuries of it? Now you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock Atoms? Ah, yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on a Demir project that has been the Redoubtable? I don't know why, in my brain I feel like that should be reputable, but no, it says redoubtable. Scholars of Charlatan trembling in their sandals, no alchemists of the great work could resist. You're a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big-mouthed simulacrum once we have built it? Oh you know, portal to the void. So there is a secret void gate sealed in the ruins below bottom of the bounty. Today is a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made atomus is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Then by all means accompany us to the vaults. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we've finished gathering the components, I recall. Charlie and Markets provide the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals, but I need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such liquid, you will need to go no further than the Font of Maya. The ascetics of old once favoured the place for their mediations, and the water which pools there is now known to enliven the flow of it. That sounds perfect. If you'd be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Vitra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We will meet here and Love Icy Danger Pinecos. The fact that Sandshrew turns to an igloo is adorable. I wonder. Yeah, I that's the thing. I know a lot of people like Sandshrew and Sandslash, and I've not really met anybody who doesn't like the Alolan one either. Of like people like both of them because they're well done. Like the little igloo is very cute, but also like the fact that the Alolan Sandslash's claws have curved tips, like ice picks as well. Like, that's a great detail. And, like, the spines being icicles is just sort of like a natural thing. I feel like I feel like before Alola had come out, if someone was like, make an ice-type Sandslash, I feel like everybody probably would have been like, well, let's make these spikes icicles. That's just makes sense. I have a Wanyamon in my bank. It was very U-coded. It is. Wanyamon is very U-coded. I like it a lot. It's one of those ones that is kind of partway through the line of like, is dog, is cat, is animal, is a creature. I'm slightly sad that it seems like Lugamon is not in Time Story. I'm a little sad about that because I think Lugamon is the most me-coded Digimon. And I will if I get a chance to play a game that has it in and have it on my team, that is probably when it would get solidified of, is this like one of my favourites? Because all I can go off currently is literally just the images of it. Like, I want to have it in a game and play within the game, but it is not in any, and I am sad about that. If that's the blue Digimon, what's the Curls Digimon? Lynxmon? Look it up. Oh, there's a lookout thing here. I actually gotta be careful here, I'm technically under level for this. You know, this would look pretty sick if it wasn't raining. Well, it still looks kind of sick. I need to be a Dragoon. You haven't done role quests for Shadowbringers, right? Specifically the caster one? Nope. Shadowbringers was the one where you did have to do a role quest in order to advance the main story. Unsurprisingly, I did the melee DPS one, because Dragoon main. I did not do the caster role quest. I don't have a caster that is a high enough level for it. Nice, boopies! Don't worry, I can zoom in on it. Discord lets you zoom. Nice, boopies. I love that. I could potentially have a little look at that tomorrow if you want. I don't know why my instinct was to click on that. Clicking this. There's no rush as long as it all makes sense. I think it all makes sense. I only gave it a brief glance, but it looks fine and makes sense to me. I'll probably be addressing, like, body and markings before I move on to outfit. Do them, like, one after the other. We've got to put markings. It's fine. That's part of the process of going backwards and forwards. Me being animal nerd, I'm also like, you say yin, but what kind of yin? There are multiple types of yin. There are multiple types, and they're different. And they look cool. Because I think when people say hyena, the mental image that comes up is a spotted hyena. But I'll be real with you. Have you ever looked at a striped hyena? That's a baby! And they've got a sick-ass mohawk? Striped hyenas are cool. Striped hyenas are cool. And then there's, like, the aardwolf, which, despite its name, I believe is a type of hyena. I remember listening to Cash talk about this, because Cash, Ian King, likes hyenas. Like, I have an idea for an OC that I haven't made that is a striped hyena, just because I really like stripes. I don't know why. I really like stripes. So I was like, cool. They come with a built-in mohawk, and they got these cool stripes. So I was like, striped hyenas are neat. The goggles as accessories in Cyber Sleuth are so cute, like using goggles as the hair accessory and armband. Get how I love that? Yeah. It's Digimon, you gotta have your goggles. You're not a Digimon protagonist if you don't have your goggles. Yeah, there are blue striped evolution men. I wouldn't do a striped blue, I would probably make another character who has stripes. Which is funny because I have a Snep OC, a snow leopard, who obviously has spots. There are four types of hyena. I looked it up. There is the spotted hyena, which is the hyena that everybody pictures when you say hyena. There is the brown hyena. There is the aardwolf and the striped hyena. hyenas. There are four types of hyenas. Aardwolves are cute because they're small. Aardwolves are really cute. They're little. The striped one looks cool, but I still think I'm spotty. Hey, this is the furry community. You can be both. Yeah, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Look at these creatures. Look at these absolute creatures. So there's the spotty hyena. There's the spotted hyena, who it looks like is mostly spotted on the legs. This is the brown hyena, who's got some little striping on his legs as well by the looks of it. But look at this hair. Look at this hair. This is an aardwolf, and they are small. Look at them. And this is the striped hyena. And in this picture, his back is flat, but that hair, that sort of like stripe there, it can stand up. And they get like a built-in mohawk. And they're really cool. But the main thing is, like, they've got kind of like different shaped ears. So that's kind of why I'm like asking, because like it would mean that like the head shape and the ear shape would probably be different, because markings are like, you know, you can change markings, you can mix and match. You can have both, you can have none, exactly. Yeah, but you've got like these kind of like quite short with a small tip. You've got these that are really long, pointed, and then you've got these like radar ears. Look how big these are. And then these are more just sort of rounded ones. These are quite round ears. Look at his little face. Look at the aardwolf's face. Aardwolves are cute. They're so cute. Look at them. But yeah, hang on. Not to completely derail, but let's derail. Not to completely derail. Fine, I will mark tangent off, because we be tangenting. I like talking about things like this. It's fun. But kind of like Neopets, there is a pet website that I have an account on. And it's a lot like Neopets, but all of the pets are just like a type of canine, but they're all really fantasy. It's just a Fennec evolution. Yes, but no, because they're hyenas. And this is why this is honestly something I was considering doing for a while. Is I sometimes struggle to come up with ideas for marking, so it's basically like using a doll maker kind of thing in a way, just for inspiration. Where is my pet page? A lot of these are just random ones that I've like found and won, but I've got one. Let me find him. I like him a lot. Let me show you this. This is a little pet that I got. So this is Arctus. I might change his name. And I love how cool he looks. And I was like, that boy's a striped hyena. It's a fantasy game, so his breed is Bane. Technically, it's not a real thing. But I was like, that boy's a striped hyena. Look at him. But look, he's got spots. But look at this mane. Look at this mane that he has. I was like, I love this design. So I was like, I might tweak this and make this like an OC that I have. Because this is just one of those pet breeding games. He shares your birthday? Aww! But yeah, he's really cool. This is one of those pet breeding games. So it's like, so it's got like, the colors and the codes for all the things. So his colors are like really simple. It's base color, and then it's just black and white, and then the extra on the main. So it's like, his color palette's not too busy. But then, like, you can look and see, like, you know, here's his parents. So this is just one of those pet breeding games. And yeah, I just really love him a lot, actually. So I like want to make just like an OC of him. I can't decide if I want to keep his name or not. But yeah. So yeah, I got a couple of these. So I got like a whole thing. You can see I've got ones here where I've had like 3 pups from a litter that all look very similar. And things like that. And I just got loads of different ones. Raspberry's very pretty. I love this one as well. She's really pretty. So, like, I've been thinking about, like, using some of these as inspiration, you know? There's so much going on this. There's so much going on here. But, like, I kind of love her. But yeah. So, you know, not to out myself as a freaking child of the 2000s era, because it's very Neopets. And before the poor boy gets the tragic and horrible backstory, did you see him? He is the horrible, tragic backstory. But also look at this lady. Hello. This lady as well. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know how people's opinions would be, but it to me it feels like using a character creator and hitting random in a way. Because, you know, when you get these, because you can find them randomly, like on the website. You can go to like the park, literally an area on the website, and it's like, oh, you found a wild one. Do you want to take it home? So you can find them randomly, and then you crossbreed them with either ones that you have or ones that other people have. So it kind of feels like using like a character creator. I have not. I have yet to make any characters based off these, but I keep thinking that I will. Because some of them are really nice. And some of them I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, but I would change this, and things like that. So, yeah, just kind of like inspiration, basically. I haven't been on for a while. But yeah, I made this account like years and years ago, and then like I forgot about it, and then like 2 months ago I remembered that it existed, and I was like, oh, let's go back on there. And I was like going through, and I was like, oh, I could make some characters based off some of these, because some of these are really pretty. I need you to take a look at the thing I posted in General D&D. It's marked as a spoiler. Oh. Oh, yes, I did see that one. Oh, that made me laugh. So yeah, there's a little insight to something that was going on in my brain. I haven't acted on it, but it was just an idea I had of like, I've got these here. I'm pretty sure, like, I haven't technically looked, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't be the only person on this website who's had this idea as well. Because again, it's a website that's been around for years. But I was like, yeah, that might be neat. But I like him a lot. Unsurprisingly, he's white and blue, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, we went off. We went off there, considering that my original question was what kind of hyena, because that might affect how you look. I'm guessing Tala's brother and child? No, he'd be his own thing. Not everything has to be linked. I do like linking things, like Kerok and Kika, but no, he's his own boy. He'd be his own boy. No, Tala has a sister, and her current relationship is confusing to her. We haven't had a session in a while, so that hasn't advanced for a bit. But it does have that sort of, are we dating vibes. It was like, yes, we're dating, you goddamn stupid dog. Like, oh. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Cole. I'm sure a lot of people have probably wondered why I've never made Tala in VR chat, and the selfish reason was that I was kind of waiting to get a base that I felt was appropriate for her, and then I was browsing the Volpa channels in the Volpa Discord, and I looked at an edit that someone did, and I sort of tilted, and I was like, huh, I hadn't thought of it like that, so now I'm like, I could make Tala on the Volpa, maybe with a couple of tweaks. So, literally, like, a year later, because I've had the Volpa for over a year, I'm looking at maybe making Tala on it. Don't tell Das or Curls, because they're not here, because it'll be a cool surprise for them. The lesbian classic, does she like me, or is she just being friendly? She says about her wife of 5 years. Yep. And Tala has that great double thing of, she spent the entirety of the first season of the campaign being very anti-monarchy, and then oops, she might have fallen in love with the princess, and then at the end of the campaign the princess got crowned the monarch, so she is technically a queen now, and Tala's there just like, I don't like the monarchy as a system, but I do like you as a person. But then also is struggling with you're the queen, you can't marry someone like me. That's not a thing, even though it is, of course, the whole, like, technically she's the queen, she can marry whoever she wants, but tell us, like, there's, like, legal things and diplomatic things, and you can't marry someone like me. Oops lol. Oops lol. Also, Tala is the one who killed the last two reigning monarchs. Humble brag, she got the killing blow on both of them. She killed both of them. One of them was trying to kill the princess. And Tala killed them both. Obviously, it was a group fight. The whole team was there. I'm not going to take full credit for it. But it is kind of fun. It is kind of fun that she got the killing blow. Just shut up and kiss! That was the entire party. Literally the entire party. Yeah, the princess was with us for the final fight. She was a paladin. Tala got knocked to 0 by the queen, shooting her with a silver arrow, and the princess used lay on hands to at least wake her back up, and then our cleric healed her back to full. And then later in the fight, Tala killed the queen, and behind her, the king saw had knocked the princess down to 0 health, and saw an opportunity to get her. So the girl, Curls the DM was being like, on his next turn, he's going to attack her, which obviously is going to be 2 failed death saves. But it was my turn first, so I was like, well, I just turn around with, blood of his wife all over me, corpse still in her mouth. So this is the kind of game that we were playing, bit on the graphic side. So I was like, the corpse is still in her mouth, because she's a werewolf, by the way, for those who don't know. I probably should have specified that. Tala's a werewolf. So, like, the corpse is still in her mouth, she's not let go, and she just turns around and literally shoved her hand into the guy's spine, because he had her back to her, because he turned around to kill the princess, and Tala was like, ooh, exposed spine, and yeah. And then to be dramatic, either Das, I can't remember who, Das would remember because Das is very good at remembering context, but either Das or Stacy immediately then healed the princess to bring her back up. So the first thing she sees when she regains consciousness is Tala the werewolf with the queen in her jaws and the king on her claws. And that's metal as fuck. And maybe they're dating? And now maybe they're dating. I don't... It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. It's so good. It's so good. All monarchs are usurpers or descendants of usurpers. Yeah. Because it was one of those scenarios where, you know, the princess has been hidden away many years ago when because the king and queen usurped the throne is, you know, the story. The king and queen usurped the throne. It was thought that all the true monarchs were dead. The princess was hidden away as a child. The party finds her. We didn't even really know she was a princess at the time. You know, she's just a person who lived in a town. So, you know, it's the usual thing, you know. If you can't murder spree for your girlfriend into the top job, then who can you do it for? What was the meme that Das loved? They would die for you, I would kill for you, we are not the same. Sorry, I was just messaging the family. Because they're being polite and asking when would be a nice time to talk. Yeah. So there's the brief summary of Tala, the gay werewolf. She's great. She has a sending stone to text her girlfriend. Because she's back off adventuring. They had a 6-month downtime break in the campaign between what was season 1 and season 2. That was season 1. We had a 6-month break. She spent 3 of those months with her in the castle, and then she spent 3 of those months going to visit her mentor, and her mentor was not excessively helpful because her mentor mostly made fun of her for being a dumb gay idiot. There is much I would like to say, but I won't. All I will say is ominous clicking noises. How dare you? How dare you? And we haven't played that game in so long. I miss them. I miss my lesbians. Yeah. It was a long way of saying that I started working on a VRC Tala avatar. And maybe part of me is slightly hoping that if I finish it and show it to people, it might make people go, oh, we should play D&D. Anyway, Final Fantasy. It's taken me an hour to do 2 lots of dialogue. That's really funny, but these are the best kind of streams because the time flies by so fast. The time flies by so fast. Do you have that flask for me? Yeah, but don't tell people, because it's going to be a surprise, even though I'm talking about it on the internet. This should suffice. Thank you, Exo. Missing lesbians is very understandable. Mm-hmm. I miss my lesbians' tales. I miss them a lot. Look who I came across. Justinian seemed in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right then, now our little party's assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. Will we have need of Matsea's boat again? Not this time. Once the Ishtola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready as a came. Your Excellency is an ever-gracious host, shall we? Is that how I felt not having internet? I miss all the gays. Oh, we missed you too. I will be honest, part of me felt bad because I was too busy to do so, but I was aware that because you had no internet, I was like, oh, I hope that Hope isn't too lonely. I was like, I'm too busy to, like, play games with Hope, but I was like, I hope Hope isn't too lonely. I miss Hope so much. Aw, cute. The ship is yours to command. Oh, thanks, we set sail at once. It's so exciting, Azadal's legacy, to see the truth of a legend with my own eyes. All aboard the treasure vault.
The ruins alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
Slight bit of reproach there.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
What is it you're doing now?
No candy. I just saw something that makes the thing we spoke of slightly better. I need to check though. Okay.
There is something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Gra has theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
Yes.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
You're asking a Stinian? He'd probably jump in. Might as well go myself. Say nothing and look mean infinitely at a Stinian. That's the answer. That's the answer. Dragoon siblings.
Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
Dragoon siblings.
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough. Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
Oh. Oh no! Is she gonna make off one of the frogs? No.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow, and life be born.
Ooh, Stola casting magic! I love this animation!
Water, froth, and foam!
I love that animation! That was so fun!
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Mouth open! Oh, they're so cute! Time to send them to the void. Oh, she's embarrassed.
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate.
Oh, she's embarrassed. I love that Y'shtola's getting ear waggle tech.
I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
No, it's perfect.
In any case, these two should serve as well. This one will bear a warding scale.
Puts it in, yep.
And
Just
when
inserts
they
it like a
return
floppy
from the
disk.
13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption.
Hi, Voz. I'm feeling better, thank you. I've still got a cough, but I'm feeling better.
If I could impose upon you to open the gate, Your Excellency?
His mouth's still open.
Ah, yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nadana safe from harm.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
And my mouth's open as well, just her. What? Froth and foam!
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
Huh?
Let us begin, shall we? Nixies, into the void.
Into the void with you. This is so silly but wonderful. The spoopy music! Oh my god. Currently at work, just came to check you, see you later. Thank you, Voz, I appreciate it. I hope the rest of your day goes well.
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Uh-oh, he doesn't look good. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Oh, the poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
Uh-oh.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Oh!
Coming through!
Dragoon siblings!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
Not good. Not good.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent.
I know 90% of the community is in love with Graha, but I stand by that wine mom is the best cat. Hey, that's fair. You're not into dudes. It's fair that you prefer her.
The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
Mm-hmm.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
Oh dear.
It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives.
I forgot that some of you are stupid.
The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness.
I'm guessing that one there.
In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. You remember Una Kalhai, the unusual child we met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus.
Quite the throwback. You guys can't hear it, but I can. I'm going to close my window. I was getting warm, so I opened it. But the sound was annoying me.
The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals.
Ah, yes.
But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness.
The opposite of where we went in Shadowbringers, where light was too strong.
And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition? I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
This child winds up being part of the Shadowbringers role quest. Interesting.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Presumably the caster one, because I don't remember them appearing in the melee DPS one. Which I guess is why you asked about it earlier.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage. A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
I want to work out interdimensional travel, that's all. No big.
But first I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives? Your Excellency?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
I require you to make an ultimate choice: KFC, Burger King, and McDonald's. KFC! Chimkin. KFC. I don't know if this is a hot take, but in my opinion, Burger King is the weakest of those three. I would go KFC, then McDonald's, then Burger King. But I don't tend to go for burgers at McDonald's. But I do like the McPlant. It's one of those weird sort of loopholes. I don't tend to go for burgers, but I will eat the McPlant. McPlant, delicious. The chicken nuggets and the chicken selects, or the chicken select wraps at McDonald's are nice, but KFC is where it's at. KFC! KFC's good. Friendly reminder, we have higher food standards in this country. McDonald's is chemically altered Sprite so that it tastes better with McDonald's fries. Cool story. I don't drink the Sprite. I usually go for an Oasis.
We will see you back in the city then.
Which one is it? Is it slaying? Fending is tank gear, right? Which one is it? FFXIV roll gear set. This is not helping. Ah, here we go. Fending is for tank. Maiming is melee DPS. Striking is melee DPS. I don't think either of those are in. Fending, slaying, aiming, healing, casting. None of those are the ones that I use. Maiming. I want maiming for Dragoon. Is slaying just the catch-all? So it says fending is tank. Aiming is ranged. Healing is healer, obviously, and casting is so I think they've combined melee because melee has 3. Melee is maiming, striking, and scouting, but I guess they've combined them into slaying. Thank God for that. I need an armor set. And post Endwalker MSQ. What's the next dungeon and what eye level do I need for it? I do not have. Yeah, I will need to use this 330 when I'm on 500. Cool. What quest are we on? We're on a satrap's duty, which is technically the last quest of this section. The next dungeon is literally the quest after this, which is eye level 575, which I just meet. Oof. I went AFK when it seemed we were getting story stuff, but I saw the screen go dark, so I'm guessing we're safe for now anyway. Yes. Meanwhile, I just got a Renamon and something called a Lunamon. Oh, Lunamon's cute! No, not a Lunagaron. Love Lunagaron. Lunamon's nice. You'll probably like Lunamon and its line. Lunamon was like the signature Digimon of Digimon Story Dusk. If you remember when I was talking about the 2 Digimon Story games on DS, where you played like the two different factions that ultimately came together. In Dusk, your like quote-unquote starter Digimon was Lunamon, and in Dawn it was Coronamon. Very, very Sun and Moon coded, if you couldn't tell from the names. I have to play that at some point. It's good. Would recommend. Let me know. Let me know when, and I can help. If you know what I mean. Wink wonk. Help TM. Yeah. Yeah. Dawn and Dusk were great. In fact, I have a version that you can play on your phone that I sometimes play when I'm bored. Good games. Good games. More cutscene! Once Nintendo succeeds in replicating the mock at Termos, this door to the 13th will be ours to open. Hi, Raz! Sippy! Yeah. I'll let you know. Awesome. Yeah, when you start the game, you get that there's a starter team of 3, and there's 3 that you can pick from in both games, but all 3 teams always have the starter Digimon. The team that I like in Dusk is the attack team, I think it is, because it gives you Lunamon, Blackware Garurumon, unsurprisingly, and I think Metal Seedramon, I think, is still the one that you get. Because what that game also does is, mostly towards the start, the 8 categories of Digimon are slightly split so that the 2 teams kind of gravitate towards four different ones. So unsurprisingly, the Dawn Sun team has like light, and the Dusk Night team has dark, and I believe the split is Dawn gravitates towards light, Dragon, Plant, and Bird, I think, is the 3 that they gravitate towards too. And I believe the dark ones gravitate towards Dark, Machine, Beast. Oh, what's the 4th one I'm forgetting? Aquatic. And obviously once you get in there, you can kind of manipulate the teams how you want by going up and down, but like those are like the theming of the types of Digimon that the team tends to use. Which is funny because I think I played Dusk, but my team was very Dawn coded. Because I had Beast Digimon, but I had Light Digimon, Bird Digimon, and Dragon Digimon, so my team was very Dawn coded, but I played on Dusk. I need to look it up now. I think I can help myself. It's more the time, really, of I could help you in about 5 seconds. You know? It's just the time of like, oh, you want help? Here, have help. There you go, you've been helped. Here we go. So the starter teams... See, this is the ADHD, I couldn't let this go, I had to look it up. So the starter teams, in Dawn, you start with Coronamon, and you can either have the Balance team, which is Rise Greymon and Angelmon, the Attack team, which is Growlmon and Seedramon, the Speed team, which is Airdramon and Sinduramon, and the Japanese team, which is Repamon and Karatamon. And the Dusk teams, you have Lunamon and Balance, which is Galgamon and Clockmon, Attack, which is Skull Greymon and Weregurumon. That was the one I went for. Skull Greymon and Weregurumon Black. So I was like, oh my god, I can get Black War Greymon and Black Metal Garurumon. Sick. Defense, which is Kurasaimon and Gavaterimon, and the pretty pack, which is Pandamon and Lilymon. That's cute. The pretty team. So yeah. Neat. Oh, I forgot about Fascomon. Nemo, you should look at Fascomon. You should look at Fascomon. I forgot about Fascomon. It's an NPC that, like, helps you in Dusk. You can't have it in your team. It's like your handler, almost. It stays at your home base and, like, manages your PC for you. Look at it. I'm curious what you would have as a 3 Digimon team if you had a choice of any. I think for me the hard one would be the 3rd one because I struggle to decide what my favourite Digimon is because it's between Garurumon and Magnadramon. So on a team of 3, it's like cool, well I can have both of those. So Magnadramon and Weregurumon. So it's the third one, which is probably a tough choice for me. I don't really know. I guess probably Lugamon, but Lugamon isn't in any of the games. Very Aussie coded. I love how sleepy it is. Yeah! I was like, oh, it's literally a sleepy koala, but it's a little demon sleepy koala. I forgot about it. I forgot about it because you can't have it on your team. It's an NPC. Excuse me. There. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realise this is more my endeavour than yours. To be honest, I've no interest in visiting the Void myself. Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first. I love you, and while I don't usually have an issue with you going off the rails, we need to get MSQ done. What are you, my dad? It's my stream. I can do what I want. I may have to add that to Team Sleepy, not that I have a Team Sleepy as the one I picked last time is only in the card game as part of a contest. Yeah, that's what I mean of like... I would probably put Lugamon on my team, but I can't in one of these games, whereas both Garurumon and Magnadramon are generally quite reliably in games. They're quite common in them, so I can definitely have both. And maybe pick a bird. Phoenixmon! That's what I would have as a reliable third. Phoenixmon is usually also in the games. Garurumon, Magnadramon, Phoenixmon. Bird. Holy bird. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? At least had a good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from other sources of etheric corruption, and nevertheless the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the Void's influence for a prolonged length of time. I think that this is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemist who created it. Who do we know who excels with this kind of structural augmentation? It's probably the Allegans. Oh, the safe answer is Garland, but it's probably the Allegans. Perhaps they once did, but availing ourselves of Allegan insights tends to be an involved process in and of itself. Nay, I believe the more straightforward approach is consulting with the engineer of Garland Ironworks. Is the sensible answer. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the Void and its volatile energies. With his experience at hand at the helm, I have every confidence that Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. It's nice that Sid's coming back. We kind of haven't had Sid be very present in the story for a while. Let's visit their Operation Ralga's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Like, yeah, he's been there, but he's not been very present, you know? Oh my god, thank you for saving me from having to go all the way here. Look at all these quests I never got. Oh, hey, look at that! The hunt for Omega! How weirdly topical. How coincidental. Sid's been very busy with his not boyfriend. Oh yes, of course, they're still going through the divorce. Even though they're dating again. They're dating again, but they're still going through a divorce. It's both things at the same time. So you need to get you through Omega. You can't tell me what to do. What brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid, certainly I'll see if he has a moment free. Boys, girls, don't call my wife! No! Sleepmon, Fascamon, and Pillowmon, it's a very you can't have that as a team, but it feels like that's what I would get. NPC coded is what you're saying. It's NPC coded. Pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if I could say anything that would surprise me after Meteon and that little mess. Most of Omega is soloable if you desync, that's fair. Let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation? It seems some manner of corrosion is setting around a scratch on its surface. Must be as the void's corruption seeps into Nero through his wounds, in which case our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. How might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far better, safer to dress it in armour. We'll construct a protective casing while utilising metal alloys with high etherical conductivity so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. Suit of armour, as you say. Nero's compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable, we know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be workable. The hard part will be ducking Jessie into a constant barrage of demands while we're sneaking around doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nidana is getting along with the Makatons. Gotta love when NPCs do the awkward, I'm going to walk at a right angle. I'm going to walk, and then I'm going to turn, and then oh, so you bring me here, but I've got to go get myself back. I see how it is. Bye, NPC. I'm sure you're important, but I'm not talking to you. Excuse me.
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
'Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Alzadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm.
Aww.
It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Celestinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people. Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire? We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet...
Now you listen to me, Varshan.
Oh.
You are wearing that face, after all.
Oh.
As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister.
Oh.
We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
I kinda wish I could have that set of horns, but alas I cannot. Oh, you can't? That's a shame.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
I'd basically have to build a whole new shimmer. Really? Can you not Fantasia it?
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Aww. Yay.
Take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ajdaya nor Radzatan. My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavnair for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
They're locked to specific looks, just like the other races. I can't just swap to the horns. I see. Okay. I think I understand.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
Oh. You surprise me, Estinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vitra reach his conclusion. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his citizens awake at night and had travellers believing the palace racked by some unnatural storm. What of your own answer, then? You seem disinclined to venture into the void. When I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatoska's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there's a chance we can spare Vitra that plane, then I will follow. Any other form of scions we should call on? I forgot my gravy? No! Go back and complain. Me and Spook have learned you always check your food before you leave the restaurant. Probably controversial opinion, me and Spook like the beans over the gravy. We're too British. We're too British, we like the beans. Beans! Like the beans too. They're good beans. Now I want KFC, but we're going out with the family tonight. I believe we're going to go have a curry. I'd rather not bother with our comrades with aught less than a dire threat to the star, where you four should be sufficient for our purpose. Almost like that's enough for a dungeon party. On to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light has halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. It would be more convenient had we some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace's chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduta. Aye. Sorry, I've just been messaged. And so we require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? While the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out to the vaults, once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove to make a room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. As you heard, we will have you settled into Megaduta in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Ajdaya, but providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take, or what our chances of success might possibly be. Who's the Megaduta? How dare you? Succeed or fail, I'm grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Ntana. If your preparations to make ere we venture to the 13th, now is the time. I believe this is where the patch ends, because this is post-game, so this was where the end of the patch was. All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time forward. You know what this means to me, Exa, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveller, an adventurer at heart. This I know. Right, I'm probably going to spend a little time going over armour and appearances. Just so I'm somewhat ready. Meanwhile, in the 13th... See, if you went to Burger King, you'd have your home meal. Do they even do gravy at Burger King? I don't know. I don't go to Burger King. I don't really like it. I don't trust that. Is that a hand on its face? Ugh! Ugh! Don't like that.
And thus I am returned. To this world, bereft of saviors.
I don't like that. I don't like that not one bit at all. I don't like that at all. With the scythe and the funky arm, kind of reminiscent of something we saw before, and I don't like it at all. Is there an inn in this city? Can we have more cities with inns in them, please? It's totally a friend, what are you talking about? I don't know. I do not think that is friend-shaped. Lunar envoys. Oh, these are just accessories. Okay, so I am still going to need to do armor. Though, to be fair, my accessories are a little on the dire side, so yeah, I'm going to use them. Okay, just the one earring. Hey, that's not bad. I like the little moon. That's kind of nice. Okay, we're in the 600 territory. That's a bit nicer. Only just made the Megadusa clip and I'm excited for a Mom Dusa remix. Oh no, you want a remix? That's something I'm gonna have to ask Hope to do. I don't know how to do things like that. I don't know how to do things like that. Oh yeah, guys, I've been saying all week, because it seems like there's a couple of you here, I've been saying all week that there isn't going to be a community night tomorrow evening. I don't think there's going to be any streams tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be convenient. If I started stream, I would maybe only get an hour in, and that's not really worth it. For, like, the build-up to it, and, like, it would mess with my analytics, kind of, as well, of doing, like, just an hour stream when, like, not a lot of people would probably turn up. So it's probably better for me to just... I'll have to work without you in the background. You will, I am afraid. Worse, you will have to be alone with your thoughts. I know it is hardcore. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry you will have to do this. There also will not be a stream on Sunday. I'm probably, after today's stream, gonna switch Twitch into quote-unquote holiday mode. Because, yeah. We are busy for the next few days. Please don't forget about me. I did look this up once before, and I can tell I did because it's already purple, but what eye level do I need to get to for the end of this post-Endwalker? I need to get to 620. Eventually. So the accessories are already well on their way. This gear is not great. You're abandoning his Boys and Boobies, you're abandoning your child. That's what you think. Boobies, come with. Right. I did see that this quest is going to immediately lead us into a dungeon. It is 4:15, so I think we will have time to do said dungeon. Instant timing, Exa. Just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. I probably will go to the bathroom before, though, but let me at least get the dungeon unlocked. Not abandoned! Yeah! They've completed their task and are on their way with reinforced warding scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creating an artificial atomus. All is in readiness for our journey to the Void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the Great Work. Let us head there at once. Griffin is not over here. You keep moving! Oh god, look at it. It's a creature. There you are, Exa. I present to you the fruit of the alchemist's labour, the artificial Atomos. Oh god. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its aether is practically identical to that of the original. Truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Ugh. Ugh. Our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder they are the pride of Razatan. I would express my gratitude to Nitana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Atomos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. Which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. It's the same memory as when she sees me? No! Of course it isn't. Someone say warding scales, because that just so happens to. It just so happens we have them. I can't read. Hello. I see you bought the husband. Right on cue. It is good to see you all again. But the president himself to attend. Keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You don't mind me if we come along to see you off, I hope. It's thanks to these three we could finish the work so quickly. It was my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with nary a hint of degradation. God, his smile is so... Keep practicing, bud. That's why I was abandoned. You were not abandoned. Abonded. As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. Biggs and Wedge. Bonded. Enough bragging, here are the scales. I've never noticed that Varshan has a really small tail. These we can such my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this great latest grand adventure. Wait! Nitana, is aught the matter? Before you depart, Your Excellency, there is something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. It's only taking his time. What sort of grand present could be taking so long to receive? The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that godforsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get, but you, of all people, ought to know that, eh?
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Vritra, I presume.
As I say, that's different. Oh, he's been given a big boy body.
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye. I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
We couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both. 'Twas our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
Oh,
There is naught to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use. Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Void Scent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared. Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Vashan. Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Nay, Vashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
aww.
As you say, as you say. Go then, Vashan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well.
Honey?
While you were gone, Oriange paid us a visit.
And he didn't say greetings?
As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Alzadal's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Oriange. Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon.
Oh.
The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void.
That's true.
And who better to bear Heidelin's gift than her chosen champion?
Music in the background.
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart.
Oops. Okay. We can do in the dungeon in half an hour, right? Sutref and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to set forth? Unless there's loads more cutscenes still. But also, I really gotta go to the bathroom, I'm sorry. If there's still more cutscenes, then we might not do the dungeon today. But I gotta go pee. I'm really sorry. Don't go anywhere. Hello, I am back. If I recall, there is more stuff to do before the Dungo. Fair enough, we will likely not do Dungo today then. That is fine. I thought the Dungo might be going into the thing, but I'm guessing maybe, no, that's a zone. That's giving us a zone, maybe, and then the dungeon after that. We'll see. We'll see. If we don't get the dungeon within the next sort of 5 minutes, then we're probably not going to do the dungeon on stream. Today, I should say.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Al-Zadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
What quest you on? I didn't check.
Go. Absorb the Void Gate.
I don't like that.
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
Horrible shit.
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area.
Okay.
The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
It's a good
Should
way
we
to say he
require
can fill
healing,
any role.
I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
Tank and healer it is.
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
That's basically how the best way to do it is you have one who is a DPS, you have one who can heal or DPS. There you go, fell court. So yeah, dungeon. Alright, we'll restart in the dungeon. You have one who can heal and DPS, one who can tank and DPS, and one who is just a DPS. That way, whichever role you take, there's enough for a party. NPCs! Alright. Dungeon time. Well, let's see how we do. Let's see if we can get through it in around 20 minutes. Here we go. Crossing dimensions again. Oh boy, here I go, crossing dimensions again. Who knows? Alright. Ooh! It's all twisty. Ooh, it's reflective. It's all twisty and warped, very Alice.
Out of my way!
I will end this farce.
Ah. Hello, Texie. How's it going? How's your day been?
No mercy!
It is really slightly trippy seeing everything all warped. It's like I almost expect like I'm gonna warp, like it's a filter on my screen, but it's not. That's just how it is. I should put the chair in my apartment again. What do you mean, the chair? I mean, the chair. Interesting looking thing.
This will hurt.
I will end this farce.
Just one left. You'll see. Okay. Alrighty then. Ooh. I keep thinking it says Trojan, but no, it's Trojan? It's an I, not a J. I don't know what kind of music I expected, but it wasn't this. It's very almost whimsical.
I will end this farce.
I suppose it does kind of match the Alice vibes, but it doesn't match the, like, demon darkness vibes that we got going. They literally designed the dungeon and then went, go over everything with a smear tool. I am not the tank, please do not hit me. I was thinking I might put a piece of furniture or two from places I've been in my apartment. Not bad, not a bad idea.
I will end this farce.
Well, hands are cramping up.
This farce.
There's not an easy key command for me to hit. Beatrice. Okay, first boss.
Out of my way!
This is the music we're more used to. Oh, some more stuff. Oh, there's stuff, there's things. I'm glad I noticed some of that.
I am of the first brood!
Okay, there's a lot of shit spawning. There's a lot of shit spawning. Okay, we're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. The Dragoons have got you. Ooh, okay.
I am of the first brood!
Estinian, I swear to God.
I am of the first brood!
I will not hold back.
I'm so angry. You used a limit break on an ad! That's why I was like, I swear to God. Well, that doesn't look good at all.
I will not hold back. I will end this farce.
That particular mob needed to die. I'm so upset.
Out of my way!
I thought the AI in this was supposed to be good. It is good. Lunamon became a Lexusmon. What a fascinating creature. Yeah! Yay! Lexusmon is cool. I like Lexusmon. Well, that doesn't look good. See, this is the thing that you limit break on. This is the thing that you limit break on. Ouch. Oh, freaking, I didn't know where to stand there. I didn't know where to stand. I was doing so well as well. Go through all that again. So this is what's gonna cause, yeah, it's already spent 10 minutes. This is what is not gonna get me finishing the dungeon on time. Luna Rabbit is a classic combo and they've made something fun with it. Yeah!
No mercy.
It's a good take on it.
You underestimate me!
I will end this farce.
No mercy.
It's nice when they all stand in a line like that. Very convenient for my AoEs, because a lot of Dragoon AoEs are lines. Up. Ooh, just.
I will not hold back. I will end this farce.
No mercy.
At least this way we might get the LB off on the big thing, maybe.
No mercy.
There we are. So I need to, like, zoom out and watch where the Shan is standing. Didn't even need to LB it. Ah. Just materia? Meh. Yo! Look at that! Now that's a real cool reveal. That shit looks like Castlevania! Pretty sky. You know what, Void? You got pretty sky. Not too shabby.
No mercy.
I can't keep pressing that key like that, it hurts my hand too much. I've been trying to control 1, 2, 3 because that's where my AoEs are, but like it's hurting my hand too much. So like keep control pressed down. Clicking it is.
I will end this farce.
You're mine!
I will not hold back.
This will hurt.
I will end this
I'm a
farce.
dirty clicker. I don't care. I'm also a dirty clicker. I can press 1 through to 5, maybe 6. Everything else, I gotta click. What a fun effect. What a funky little effect. Evidently it's based off my camera. This is based off my camera. Fun. Nope, not that way. What a funky little thing. Kinda like a Kirin, I guess. I keep my ability bar stacked by 3, that's fair. Horse? I have that horse. What are you doing with my horse? I like keeping the center of my screen clear. So I huddle everything to the edges.
I will end this farce.
Haunts.
I will end this farce.
A bracelet of healing. How kind. Ominous. I'm gonna jump on the table. And you can't stop me! have 2 bars on the bottom right, 3 left center, 3 in the center bottom, and 1 on the bottom right. Bottom right is just classes. Yeah, I've got classes and mounts clinging to this side, and I've recently added in a secondary bar here on this side. You can probably just see. That's currently empty. Plus an emote. I don't want to do anything important here because, as you can see, if I go into a raid or a full party, part of it's going to be covered. But when I'm just out in the world, it's fine. So currently, it's got an emote in it. Phone is giving me a reminder. Look, grape juice. You can move it. I can move it, but I like where it is. At most, I would like lift it up slightly to make this gap smaller. Because again, I don't like things cluttering. Like even this annoys me of like how much this encroaches into the center. I like my center to be nice and clean. It's like I don't want to be moving this inwards or like upwards or anything. So at most, I would just squidge it up slightly, but I would still have that problem in the full party. With the light party, it wouldn't matter, but I mean, it's not really encroaching that much in light party. Like I said, I haven't really decided what I'm going to put there. It was a recent addition. Because I also, it generally only appears there in like, I think in Summoner. I would be okay with putting a second tier bar here. But I've not needed it. I mean, you can even see that my main bar has gaps in it still. My quote-unquote main bar. So, like, I don't need too much. Wait, I've just realised something. Yeah, I put that on my bar, but I've been level squished. I was like, at first I was like, wait, is this an upgraded from a previous move? No, it's not. I was like, this is grayed out. Hello again. Oh, a room full of statues. Ominous. Gaze into my eyes. Okay, Justinian. Well, at least it's on the actual boss. Oh. Yeah. I was briefly unsure what to do there, but it was still just face outwards. Okay, we have lines on the floor. Then we stand where everyone else is standing. Oh, I see. Most of the slots on my right bars are either mounts or minis. Minis is something that I've not weirdly gotten hugely invested in this game, and you would probably assume I would because, you know, creature collector, but I don't know why. No, not actually hugely invested in minis in this game. You get a lot of use out of the cushion mini. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I'm not 100% certain on that mechanic.
I am of the first brood.
I'm like, do I look? I have to look outwards for the rings, inwards for the ring. I look away from where the ring is shrinking to. I think. I'll follow everyone's lead on this one.
I will not hold back.
Okay. Ooh, fending is for me. Press every button except the correct one. Yep, that is. I literally tried to stop myself from saying it, but I pressed every button except the correct one there. Not as good as what I'm wearing, apparently. Nope, fending is for tanks. Is not for me. Fuck you, game. Fending is tanks. Right. Hope there's not too much left because I do need to the ending, actually. Ooh. Do Void Scent appreciate flowers, I wonder? Ew, I hate them! No, bad. I'd spend the next 5 minutes looking at my hotbar and not what is happening with the screen.
I will end this farce.
I'm going to carry on. That's what I'm trying to get to. Oh, God. Since those are two things, can I, like, force the squad to move? Oh, apparently not. Pretty plant. Zoom in on the shader of that. Look. Pretty
No mercy.
plant. Neat.
This will hurt.
Out of my way!
I will end this farce.
Okay, I feel like at some point I'm going to be getting an annoyed message off people being like, hey. And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not finished. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I swear to God, Estinian do not LB a pack of random mobs right before the final boss of the dungeon.
This will hurt.
Okay, he did not. Okie dokie, let's see how we do. Having their own.
So the gate did open again, and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels. I am Scarmelion, Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's Circle of
Golbez!
Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your grave.
I literally said, why does this guy look like Golbez? So the answer is because it is Golbez. Also, hello, this music? Also, is that... I'm Daniel's voice actor, but putting a voice on. I recognise Scarmillione as well. Is that also from 4? Because I played through 4. Is that also from 4? And is this music a remix of 4's music? I thought so.
Breathe deep of your death.
That's neat. So this entire, like, section is a big, all a reference to 4. There are no original ideas. This entire section is a reference to FF4.
You must stop.
You're mine!
Oh, I didn't realize there were walls. I didn't realize there were walls.
My blade thirsts for blood.
Yep, it is 4. I can hear it, yep. Oh, I'm gonna have to show Spook this.
Protect me, my minion.
I have to get this track for Spook. Oh, wait, we're picking this one. We're picking this one. Although it looks like we're probably gonna have to go for all of them.
I am of the first brood.
Yes, well, yes, but no, but yes. Yes'n't. I actually love that I did that. I love that I took a look at him and I was like, this guy looks like Golbez, but like, you know, Golbez has like 6 pixels. I was only fucking right. I'm gonna have to make a highlight of me going, this guy looks like Golbez, and then just like, you know, looks at camera.
Stubborn mortals.
I will not hold back.
Come, fill your love.
I will not hold back.
Time to end this!
You know what? You can have it. It's fine.
You underestimate
my
me!
way. Out of my way.
You underestimate me!
I will not hold back.
I am of the first brood. No, I will not be defeated by you.
Is it the same VA? Because I actually don't know which bits you were saying yes to. Because I said many things in quick succession.
Out of my way!
I wiped, but I won. I wiped, but I won. You saw that? I wiped, but I won? Insane. I don't know about the VA. Okay. I'm back at the start of the dungeon. I wiped, but I won. That's really funny. Guilt of aiming. Oh, there's going to be a cutscene after this as well. I really need to go. Talk about me vastly underestimating how long a dungeon would take. I was like, 20 minutes, sure. It took me like 45 minutes. Like, double as long as I thought it was going to take.
This Scarmiglione, he knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours, but to unflinchingly consume a fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
Are they going to be like, nah, you won?
I expect some Voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
Mission failed successfully. Yeah, exactly.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
We'll improvise as we go. It is serving,
If that is your
Secrets
preferred
of the
approach,
Obscure energy. Guild
then
Wars.
very well. I shall defer to your adventurer's intuition. I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
She's not gonna be good, is she? It's not gonna be good. Buried memory. We've got a chapter name. Okay. Alright, that's where I'm ending. No messing about. I gotta go. Thank you so much for the stream. Not even gonna click on Y'shtola to see what the dialogue is. Yeah, they're just vibing. I'm wondering if it is just the, nope, you won, so you're the boss now. You're in charge. Yeah. That was really cool. I will see you guys next on Monday, because as I said, there will not be a stream tomorrow, there will not be a stream on Sunday. I will see you guys next on Monday, so have fun, whatever it is you get up to. try and play games with each other. And yeah, just have fun. And I'll see you around. So take care. Have a good time. Love them. Bye!